Welcome back to another episode of Black Girls Texting. It's your girl, Sade. Hey, bitches.
It's your girl, Charles Pinky.
I didn't know we were singing and I'm not prepared. It's Glenn. Oh, I kind of sang.
That was melodic.
Speed and let's get through it.
This actually
Which brings me to Risa Tisa.
Perfect.
I knew that's where we were going. I knew that's where we were going.
I knew it was coming.
Right
Brings me
into
to Risa Tisa.
Risa
Francesca,
Tisa.
did you watch it? Are you leaving it
No,
on red or are you replying?
I'm leaving it on red. Again, you know what I did watch? I watched one woman explain what happened with Risa Tisa in like a 5-minute video. Here's what happened. And I watched that. I know people listened to it like an audiobook or like a podcast, which is really clever. Like, shout out to her. She really broke a new format on the platform. I had really only gotten serious about TikTok in like the past year, and I love like just trying to figure out like what works, what doesn't. And the platform really pushes short. And for her to kind of go the opposite direction and do everything quote unquote wrong, like no fancy lighting, no editing, stream of consciousness. Sometimes she's in her car and just like, it's just, there's no hook, right? Like she doesn't, you're not going to believe what happens in this video. Like she doesn't set it up in a way that's like typical of TikToks. So I love that for her. I just know that I'm not her target audience.
I was not going to sit and watch all of that. How far did you get, Chelsea?
Oh, I saw the whole thing, girl. I was
You did
invested.
the whole thing?
I finished it
No,
too.
because you were like,
Just
Glenn,
2
I
times
know your
speed.
weird ass finished it. That wasn't a question. But Chelsea was like, I'm on episode 18. And I was like, oh, she's not going to make it.
Well, because I just did it like a playlist, 2 times speed. I just let it play. I was doing other things. I didn't have to watch her. I just listened.
Yeah.
I mean, once I
Honestly, I didn't
started,
think the story was that
had to
bad.
finish.
I know plenty of women who have dated liars.
Yeah.
It was
And
kind
I
of
think that's why.
anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like when I heard about it, I was like, yeah, I can guess where this is going. Like and to her credit, that also I think is why people might have liked it too. Like I think people like stuff that feels familiar. Like I often liken it to when you eat your favorite meal at a restaurant where your grandma's there and you're like, oh, make those blueberry pancakes. Like you know what you're getting into, but you still love it anyway. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was part of it. You know that they're going to get divorced. You know that he's going to lie a bunch. You know that there's going to be twists and turns, and you're still invested.
Yeah, I'm so used to like liar stories like that though, where the person like embezzles money or does something crazy or kills
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
And it was just like, he was pretending to be on the phone. He didn't like whatever.
And
Like
then
it was
he
just like
left.
it was just like kind of like random small lies, but they're
How-
so psychotic. Kind of, it's because
Yeah.
he sits on the phone and pretends to be on the phone for 45 minutes. Like that is
I
a
was
little bit
just-
crazy, and then it's like insidious. You're like, whoa, I could
Yeah.
be living with like a casual liar, and all these casual lies combined make you low key crazy. So I get the fear, but I was expecting something more.
I was just gonna say, like, how funny is it that you're a pathological liar and you're like a loser pathological liar? Like, you not like breaking into banks or you know what I mean, or like counting cards
Right.
at a casino
Just
or
petty crimes, not even crimes.
You know what I
just-
mean? Like, not even like Elizabeth Holmes, like fleecing millionaires and shit.
Yes.
He's talking to himself
He
on
should
the
be
phone.
using those skills
and showing
actually.
screenshots of bank statements that he got from Google Images.
Just half-ass
That's how he
pathological
did
lying.
it.
Yeah, he was showing Google Images and he was looking up cars and being on Google Images and be like, yeah, this is my car.
Oh, yeah, that's, look, a silver lining. I think she said that she was doing this to try and like help other people and like tell them what to look out for. I don't know. Part of me is kind of like, I don't know if I don't really know if anyone's going to leave this situation and be like, okay, I know what to look out for, but maybe it will. But
Do more due diligence.
No, she got a free
Here's my
trip to
question.
Paris. She's gonna get a BMW. She's getting her stay paid for. I think she's made already like $80,000 off of this.
I mean, the
Is
$80,000.
she the liar? Is she the
No.
liar?
She's telling the truth.
Okay, someone I know
Yeah.
is like, she is absolutely lying. That man was not paying her rent because what's the downside?
With
You
what
got your
money?
rent paid for a year, and like with what money? Wasn't he completely broke and homeless? Like, I think she did lie about quite a few
Yeah,
things.
I don't think I mean, I don't know. The estimates about how much money she made, I think, are grossly inflated because you can't make money you can't join the beta program until you have a certain number of subscribers. She didn't get those million subscribers until like she was a few episodes in. It doesn't get approved immediately. And you only make money off of views from the FYP. You don't make money off of search. So I've had videos that have gotten 2 million views, but if like 50% of the views are from search, you don't get paid off of those. So people are doing all these calculations, and I'm sitting here going, I mean, she probably made some money. Don't get me wrong, but people are estimating $80,000, and I don't think that that's accurate. And I don't think that her motivations, like if she was lying, I don't think that she had any, at least like watching the comments and things that I've seen, people were like, you should be making money. And she said, I don't know how. Like, I don't think she went into this thinking this is going to go viral. I'm going to make all this money. I think it was more of just like a therapeutic.
Like, okay.
Because I remember seeing one of them come across my FYP, and I went to her page and she didn't have that many followers when I saw it, but it was very early. It was like, this happened over the course of like a week that she's really blown up.
But she was taking audio notes as this was happening in real time, and I feel like it's a perfect plug and play for like a real audiobook or a real show with like the actual in real time. I think she had a plan. I think people
maybe. I mean, I'll push back only to say that like when I was going through my divorce, I made a ton of voice notes because I was too stressed to like write. Like I'm a journaler, and I could not like wrap my mind around pen to paper. So I made like a bunch of voice notes. It's a good way to like process, especially if you just don't, especially in something like that where it's like traumatic and like low-key embarrassing, but you want to like keep a record of it. And I will say, like, being able to go back and listen to those audio notes, it's healing to be like, damn, I was really going through it, and I'm like in a totally different place, or I don't even remember, like I'm hearing myself cry and be upset about this thing, and I don't even remember what I'm talking about. Like,
wow,
it wasn't that big of a deal. So like maybe, but also maybe she just was like, I need to keep a record of this. Like, it's too crazy for people to even believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
And she crazy, because why is a man moving in after 2 weeks? I mean,
listen, she
she
said
not the
that
first?
she
won't
be
be
the last. She'd never been chosen really before, and she was like, my time has come. And I think that's really what she wanted people to take away from it, right? Like,
dudes like that prey on men like that prey on women who are vulnerable and have low self-esteem, haven't had, or inexperienced. And, we prioritize romantic relationships in such a way that, like, yeah, you can have blinders and you just believe. If a man is telling you, you're amazing, you're wonderful, I want to start a life with you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can understand why someone would like buy that, combined with the pandemic. Like, I know mad people that got married during the pandemic and are still together and have kids and are very happy.
Yeah. I also want to just call out too, because I saw a lot of comments about how she looked.
Oh God.
And the most beautiful women also have low self-esteem.
Hello.
And also get played and lied to. So just want to make that, like, point that out too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I also hate that narrative because it is like victim blaming. And I think ultimately what people are trying to do is justify what happened to her so that they can say, like, well, it wouldn't happen to me. Like, I look like
everybody
this.
talking about it wouldn't happen to me. I'm like,
exactly.
y'all all been lied to.
Right. And that's the thing. He's telling them little lies. People could tell you little lies all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Your man's going to the gym at midnight. Okay, sure. A lot of people are okay believing little white lies from their partner. Again, it's also the thing of like, we have the benefit of foresight. we know where the story is going. So it's easy to hear these things and go, nah, that I would have caught that. Like, no, you might not have caught
Facts.
it. Like,
right.
Facts.
In the moment.
But in episode 1, her tire blew out, and that was Jesus. And so sometimes you need to listen to the signs.
That's tea, low key.
Wait, what?
She was
He was
never
going
even
to go
supposed to go
meet
on a
her.
first date.
Yeah.
Her tire blew out on the way to the first date. That was God. And she
At
just
the
kept
Cheesecake
pushing
Factory,
towards.
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
People don't be
Yeah.
listening to the signs.
Well, I wish her nothing but joy.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what she does next, because I think she's up to 2 million followers.
Good for her.
And as somebody who has used the internet to transition to a career, I've seen a lot of people come and go. A lot of people who were like really, really big, and then like they just couldn't figure out what to do with it. Versus, you know, the Issa Raes and the Quinta Brunsons of the world. Like, everybody can't do that. So I'm really curious what she's going to do next.
There needs to be a show,
everyone's saying-
Find Risa Tisa Love.
Oh my God. I like that
I
idea.
was gonna say Risa Tisa finds scammers like Catfish,
Catfish.
but she's the host.
Ooh, or that too.
But she's not good at
I was
figuring
going to
out
say
the
she's not good.
scam.
She's not good at it.
Oh,
Looking at
right. No, well, she's learned now. Now she's learned a lesson.
She has a co-host, and they go and they're like, Risa Tisa, help me figure out.
Yeah.
Imagine, and then they come to the house and they're like, so where's the car? And it's like,
This
do a
is it.
reverse Google image search.
Right, exactly. Yo, can you believe Catfish still comes on? I love it. I watch. That's something I watch on YouTube, like roundups.
Really?
Of recent episodes. People are still out here.
No.
Glenn loves YouTube.
I do love me some YouTube.
John does that too.
Right? I understand his view. He watches the Catfish roundups. I love it.
I can't
I've
believe
watched
people are
them.
still getting catfished in 2024.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many like ways to do a reverse image search or be like, hey, let's get on FaceTime. I feel like
it's
like
the same Risa Tisa thing, right? Though it's like people want to believe
love
it.
so bad.
Yeah.
They're lying
Yeah.
to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes
A
sense.
little
I
pen
guess.
pal, a little like someone to chat with on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those love scams. It's a real thing.
I think I might be good at that. I mean, I don't want to do that, but I think
Sade.
You want to be a love scammer?
No, I don't want to be one, but I think I could be good at. All right, you know what? Forget it. I take it back.
No, but seriously, it happens to everyone. My friend was telling me she's in Houston, and she's like, one of her friends is currently on house arrest because she accidentally committed a federal crime because she thought she was in love with this Nigerian man. And he was like, can you put money here? Mind you, this woman is like college educated. I think she may even have her master's, like beautiful, has her own home, and she got scammed. And now she has to live in her house.
Damn.
I mean, stay in her house.
Yeah.
Now she has to live in her house.
With the anklet.
Damn.
Oh, that
Damn, that's fucked up.
sucks. Well, you know what I'm hearing? Maybe what Risa needs to do is some sort of, instead of like finding scammers, it needs to be some sort of like scam literacy. Like maybe she needs to go on like a speaking tour and like go speak at colleges and
Scam
like
literacy.
yeah, where she's talking about like knowing this, like picking out the sign. You know, like have you ever seen those like, you know, like those Scared Straight programs when they go and they're like, don't end up like me. You gonna be in here. Like that's what she should do. She goes to like retirement communities and she's like, don't give them your pension. Don't end up like me.
She could visit Jen Shaw.
Wait,
and
say it.
learn what she did to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
good idea.
Guys.
Let me fix it. I mean, this is
I'm gonna say,
this
we
is what
gotta-
I
we
do
gotta
on the
start
pod
pitching.
every week. I
start
love
pitching.
it.
Oh, I love this. Absolutely love this. You know, they tried to get me too. Con Edison talking about you owe us money. And I literally said on the phone, I was like, this sounds like a scam. And then they hung up. But they could have had a whole
They're getting
Okay,
better.
but you know the other part about that, Sade? you even answering the phone, if they have certain AI technology, now they have your voice
Yeah.
and they can call your mom. So whenever I don't recognize a phone number, I say, hello, who is this?
No, you fucking don't. Oh my
Because you're not
God.
about to get my voice, even though I'm on a podcast.
Right. Whole time.
That is so funny. Yeah, the scammers are getting better. They're definitely using AI. Have you ever gotten those texts that are like, hey, I just got to the restaurant. And then if you text wrong number, they're like, sorry, what's your name? You seem cool. And you're like, what?
No, but I've seen people get those a lot. No, I've seen that before.
I get them all the time.
What
I get them
is
all the
that?
time.
I've never gotten that.
It's a weird
I'm like,
scammer.
hey, Julie, I'm here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh no!
Yeah, you've never gotten those before? And then they send you like a
No.
picture about like definitely looks like stock. They're like, this is me. And it's like a really cute like girl
This
taking a
happened to
selfie.
Laura.
Yeah, like I'm like somebody we know has gotten this.
I swear it happens to me once a week. I get these text messages.
What?
Well, you might
Your
have to
number
change
is
your phone
somewhere
number.
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know why. And they're always like, hey, are we still meeting for coffee? And sometimes I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm at the restaurant right now. I'm sitting here waiting for you. I'm waving. Do you see me? And they're like, no.
Just gonna fuck with them back. You might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well have fun. Oh my gosh. Well, I loved that. You were the perfect person to play this with. I knew this was going to pan out well. So I'm proud of myself. I just wanted to wrap up and just get a sense of like how you're feeling with the state of just podcasting, entertainment. Like people are saying it's very oversaturated.
Yeah.
And I loved your points about like how to reinvent yourself. And I think we have to have conversation, right? I think it's important. But I feel in every comment when someone says something that someone doesn't agree with, it's like, take these damn mics away. I'm tired of these people talking. And sometimes I do feel that way.
Yeah.
But I feel like the dialogue is important. So I'd love to hear your perspective.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like I've become the old man yelling at a cloud where I'm like, back in my day, you had to hang a green screen. There was no green screen filter. Like I feel like the person who does feel like so many people are in the digital space, not because they have anything to say, but because they just think they're supposed to. Like I watch day in the life videos where I'm like, you don't do anything. Like what? I'm watching a day in the life and you at home, there's homegirl on house arrest. Why am I watching this?
Right.
Like you're not doing anything. So I do think there's a conversation to be had about how accessible all of this is, whether it be vlogging or creating content or starting a podcast. And a lot of people I think it's a reflection of like where we're at right now. Where like people need money. There's no jobs. And so people are trying to find ways to turn their trauma, their hobbies, their art into a living. And that's a bummer. But I'll also add that like if you have a unique point of view, Risa Tisa is a perfect example. If you hone your voice and you really have something to say, like you can connect with an audience. And I think that that's really beautiful. I think 10, 15 years ago, Risa Tisa would not have been able to reach this many people in the way that she did, and now open up other opportunities for herself, whatever they may be. So it's kind of a wishy-washy answer. I think it's a good thing and a bad thing, like most things. Me personally, I feel like really burnt out. I don't want to have 10 jobs. I would love to just have one, but I have multiple jobs because I'm excited about these things, but also I gotta pay these bills. So,
That part.
LA's not cheap.
Yeah, I went into TV really hoping that I could like leave the internet behind, and now TV is in such a state that it's like not as stable as I thought it would be. So I'm thankful that I have social media and podcasts to supplement my income in that way. But I long for the day where I just have one job. That will be really great.
Do you know who
And I
I
feel
want
like
to be?
Relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
and
Chelsea.
I was just gonna say, and you know, internet and social media, it's like at least you own your stuff. Like I'm thinking about the fact that Sweet Life, and what was the other Issa Rae show? Rap Shit
Rap
that got
shit.
canceled. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is bullshit. Like
I mean,
they can just take her stuff and just throw
yes
it out.
and
Like
no. I mean, remember Vine? Vine went away and people lost
Vine did go
everything.
away.
UMG
Yeah.
pulled all their
Oh,
music and lots
shit.
of people's TikToks are now mute and they don't have copies of them, you know? So,
Yeah.
you know, keep backups of all your stuff. But the reality is, like, these platforms, when you put your content on them, their terms of service say that they can essentially do whatever they want with your content. They can put your content in an advertisement. They can blow your shit up and put it on a billboard. Like, you've given them permission to do that. It's awesome that you can make money from posting your content, but they are the ones assuming a lot of the responsibility and also the financial burden of hosting all this stuff. Every single person is on TikTok. It costs money to house all of that content. It's not just like, you know, they have offices with giant servers and shit. Like, you know, they are a business. So again, I'm very thankful, but at the end of the day, if TikTok goes away, I'll be fine. But a lot of people are going to be like, fuck, what do I do? So I always tell people, having multiple streams of income and also like planning what's like your big goal, because TikTok might not be here forever. It could be, but it's been here like what, 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, it's pretty new.
It's pretty new. It's pretty new. Something else could come along and the whole game might change.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
the government stuff. I don't know. Glenn keeps calling me a mogul, and I don't know if
We're
you
all
follow.
moguls.
Is it Nora or Nura?
Nara.
I don't know.
Nara Smith.
If she's like a Mormon or
the Mormon
like,
girly,
or like something's weird because like she's either 22 or she's 27. I'll take all that aside. I just want to do what she does. She's like, this morning my son wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and so I baked some bread. And
you're definitely getting bit by the zombie. You are.
100%.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
are. I believe it now. I believe it.
I just want to do that.
She's indoctrinating you. She's trying to make you into a Mormon. She's working for the.
She's totally done it.
Yeah.
I literally will be buying the books and the little handhold things.
Oh my
100%.
God.
100%. And I heard they have good brunch.
The Mormons?
Yes.
So do the Scientologists.
Oh, no. Sorry.
That's the Scientologists.
Have the brunch. And
Scientologists have
ridiculous.
the restaurant.
I mean, listen, the bread better be good. They want to take your rights. No rights. Lots of bread.
Lots of bread.
Lots of gluten.
Listen, somebody said it was white women that asked for all these freedoms.
I think we were asking first.
Yeah, we wanted some freedom too, babe.
Different kind though, different kind. I'm like, I didn't have to
freedom.
Be in the workforce.
Yeah, we wanted it first, and then they Columbused it from us.
Yeah, they did some weird shit. I'm like, we would have done it right. We'd have been like, yes, women can work, but
oh my God,
not all the time. Thank you so much. It was so much fun having you. If you can quickly just tell the people where to find you, all the things, so they can stay tuned.
Great. I quit Twitter for my 40th birthday, so I'm not there anymore. But I'm on Instagram at Cheska Lee. I'm on TikTok, Francesca_Lee, Leigh. And then my new podcast, Black History for Real, is available on every podcast platform. New episodes every Monday. And Let Me Fix It is my other podcast, out every Wednesday, wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Amazing.
Thank you. Please come back anytime.
Oh my God. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Kiss.